It's okay to be the underdog. You don't always have to be the perfect, most looked upon, improved version of yourself. It's okay to be the one that nobody sees anything coming out of them, or nobody has any expectation out of that person because you are just not what maybe they would like to see or hear. It's okay to not be the best. And it sure feels like the opposite because you would like people to look up to you and you would like people to know that you're amounting to something at some point. But it's not always that you're able to be great immediately. And if you're not ready to be the person that nobody cares about for a while until you're finally something, if you're not ready to be the a cocoon before being a butterfly, you shouldn't even try to become anything serious. It takes a lot of courage to be average and to not produce anything crazy at the spot. And especially if you're somebody that sees and wants to do a lot in life, you will not or won't be able to properly be fine with people seeing you as a nobody. Since you know you want to achieve big things, you want people to know that you are some an overachiever, somebody that will do a lot in life. And so when you're not able to be that thing immediately, it can be very frustrating and very hard on yourself. But I don't think it's a reason to stop going, to stop working. If anything, you should keep working as hard and as consistently as possible. No need to do more, just need to do exactly what you know you should be doing. Because at times we want to go harder than usual when really all we need is consistency. You don't need to be going harder than what you used to. You just need to do exactly what you know you're supposed to be doing at exactly the right time and not worry about anything else. It's not that complicated, but it is hard to do and hard to accept that you don't have to always be the greatest or the most knowledgeable person ever. It's okay. It's okay to be average because it's a process to become great. And if you're not okay with being average, I feel like it's a good thing to start off, but if you're not able to accept where you're at every point of your career or at every point of your life, you're just hurting yourself and preventing yourself from learning the lessons that you're supposed to learn at each level because there is a level to learn. There is something to learn at the level of being average, and there is something to learn at the level of being great. But you have to accept both levels to be fine and okay with those things. Being average is a lesson that is meant to be learned and properly experienced, and properly enjoyed, even because there are some freedoms that being average will give you. You have more time for your friends, more time with the people you care about, and these are things that you can enjoy while being at that stage and not at the level that you hope to be at. It's okay to enjoy those things before you will never have them anymore at some point. And so it's a hard moment, it's a hard thing to be in the averageness and not being able to do anything serious with your life yet, and not it being your time because it's hard to wait for your time, but it is part of the whole process and it is the thing that is meant for us to do. If we don't do it right, then there's nothing else. There's nothing for us to be proud of because we're supposed to be better by being average at first. And while accepting being average, it doesn't mean that you stop working and stop trying to be the best version of yourself. It just means that you're content with whatever position that you're in. And you can still keep dreaming, you can still have that fire in you, but you don't let it ruin your present moment, ruin your day, ruin the experience of life that you're living in. You need success, and we know that. You need greatness, and we know that. You need to be out of the situation that you're in, and we know that. But while you're working at it, you need the patience and the contentment to be okay with being in your situation that you're in right now. You can check the stories of all the greats. They always had long years of hard work before ever amounting to anything. And during those years of hard work, you can either be impatient and constantly frustrated for the 7 years that you'll have to work, or you can decide to be calm and be present in the moment and be fine with not being where you're supposed to do, not being where you know you're supposed to be at. You can either constantly be frustrated or you can finally decide to be at peace with whatever situation that you're in and not complain too much. There's a lot of people like David in the Bible. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the story of David, but he had a really rough upbringing. Not rough upbringing, he had a really rough moment of hard work before becoming the king of the kingdom of Jerusalem. He had to be chased by the current king. He had to be have enemies all over the place and fight constantly. And that for years and years and years. It took him about 9 years before he became king, even though it was told to him by God that he would become king. He was anointed to become king 9 years, and it took him those 9 years of hard work consistently without ever giving up before he ever became something. So you need to have that 9 year capacity in yourself of hard work to the thing that you want to do before you're ever able to accomplish and be the thing that you want to be. The best thing you can do in life is take example on the other people that have achieved a lot. If you only take example on yourself or keep in mind the things that you have in mind or expectations that you have in mind instead of seeing what other people did, you will never be happy and never have a true, honest reality or expectation of what's really gonna happen. And what's really going to happen is a lot of average years before you ever get to the point where you're successful and have more to offer than usual, before you finally get everything you wanted. So be ready and be okay, be at peace, be fine. Enjoy every second that you can of the moments with your friends and family while you're not stressed and overly overwhelmed by work and whatever else will come with the success that you're looking for. And as easy as it is for me to say it right now, it's very hard for me to live it and to be okay and at peace with being average. For me, it's very hard, and I'm just seeing the lesson and sharing the lesson, but I'm not saying that it will be easy for you to apply the lesson. I just know that's the right thing to do. And I'm sharing it because I know that's the right thing to do, but it has nothing to do with it being easy or me already being able to apply it perfectly. Because I'm far from being able to apply it perfectly, but I do my best every day and I try to master and create the best type of mindset that will give me exactly what I need to have the success that I want. You have to foster the way of thinking that will get you to where you want to be and that will get you to the truth also. Because you cannot be basing your life on false narratives that or false expectations that are not even real, like saying that you'll have success in 1 or 2 years of hard work when it's way more longer than that. You have to be able to be honest with yourself, or not even honest, to be able to see that it's not exactly what you expect it to be, and it's going to be harder, and it's not going to be the quick path. Like we see everywhere online that everybody had a quick path, when in reality was hard work and dedication that brought them to where they are right now. So if you're not ready to put the hard work and dedication like everybody else did before you, there's no reason to even start. No reason to even start at all. No reason at all. So I hope and wish that you will all be able to be at peace with being average and being at the level that you're at right now, so that in the future you'll be at peace at being at the level that you're at right now, while knowing that you aspire for way more in the future. It's just being at peace at the present moment. I hope that we can all aspire to do that and not fail at doing that thing of being happy in the present. As always, thanks for watching and good luck.